Okay, so now I'll be starting with the next lab experiment, which is the wireless local area network or WLAN. So in WLAN, we'll be doing two different parts. So actually, there are two methods for accessing WLAN. First one is DCF, the distributed coordinated function, and the PCF, which is the point coordinated function. So in DCF, the station which transmits senses if the medium is occupied or it is free. If the medium is busy, it waits for an interval till the medium becomes idle and then transmits again. In PCF method, there is a point coordinator or the access point which polls every other station in the network to see if the station is ready to transmit. So I'll start with scenario 1, which is for the DCF. In the object palette, I need a wireless LAN a wireless LAN open, and from this one I'll be using the wireless station advanced. For this lab experiment, we'll be needing node 0 and 8 other nodes. I'll save the experiment. Then we have to set the address of MAC address of each node individually. So we select and go to wireless LAN MAC address, edit, and set it to 0 for node 0. Similarly, for node 1 to node 8, we have to set it individually as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 8, depending upon the node number. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, similarly 4, I'll set it as 5, six, and 7. I won't be using the 8 node, so I'll delete it. Now for each node we have to set a destination address. The destination address I'll be setting it as per this table in the PDF. Okay, I'll be needing to know it. For node 8, the destination address is 2. I'll search for the destination address. It's random, so I'll edit it as 2. Okay. So node 0 is random, node 1 is 5, node 2 is 8, node 3 is 6, node 3 is 6, node 4 is 7, node 5 is 1, node 7 is 4, node 6 is 3. I'll click on OK, which will save the changes. Just to verify it again, I'll click on edit similar nodes. The changes have taken effect. Click on OK, then we can save. Now we select all the nodes except the node 0, because node 0 will be acting as the access point. Click on edit attributes. Now we need to change the packet parameters. Packet, search for the packet generation parameters. So in the traffic generation parameters, there is a packet generation parameters. I set the interval time. In traffic generation parameters, I'll set the start time as constant and wait 2 seconds. So what it does is the transmission of packet starts in 2 seconds and on time is exponential 4 seconds and off time is exponential 4 seconds. Interval time is exponential 0.06. Interval time is the interval gap between two packets, and the packet size is in is uniform with minimum outcome as 500 and maximum outcome as 1500. I will set the segmentation as no segmentation, and the buffer size, click on apply to selected objects and click on OK. Yes, I also need to set the buffer size, which is here, the channel settings. I will set it to 4608000 bits. Like selected objects, click on OK, and yes, I'll go to node and check if the settings have been applied. Here the settings have been taken place. I'll save it. Now we go to node 0 again, edit attributes, and search for the access point. We go to wireless LAN parameters, and access point functionality as enabled. Okay, so it's done. Now we need to set what statistics we'll use. So we go to individual statistics, WLAN, and in that view the delay in seconds, the throughput in bits per second, and load in bits per second. In node statistics, the wireless LAN, view retransmission attempts. So retransmission is when a carrier is detected on the medium and the station has to retransmit the packets again, and delay in seconds. Click on OK, save the project and run it. I'll run it for half hour duration. Also, so this is the delay and the transmission. Oh, I needed to move for other nodes because station 0 is like the access point. So these are the retransmission attempts for packets. We still cannot see the delay. So now this was the DCS configuration. simulation. Now I'll clone this simulation and do it for fragmentation. By setting the fragmentation, I'll duplicate the scenario and rename it as DCF frag. Okay. Edit attributes and I need to set the fragmentation threshold. Okay, it's here. In WLAN parameters, fragmentation threshold to 256 bytes. So what it does is it breaks down the packets after 256 bytes if the packet is longer than the 256 bytes. Apply to all the selected objects. Click on OK and yes. Yeah. Visual browser. The retransmissions. So lower statistics and for the current project scene 1 and scene 2. So the blue one is for the scene 2, which is with fragmentation, and the red one is for without fragmentation. Now I duplicate this scene again by going to scene 1. And set it as PCF. Okay, so this is the PCF scenario. Now we select the nodes 1, 3, 5, 7 and 0 and click on the edit attributes. And we need to set the PCF functionality for this all. In wireless LAN, go to wireless LAN parameters and PCF functionality as enabled. We apply it to all the selected objects and click on OK. Yes. Save it. And run it. Okay, now we duplicate the scenario and do this for fragmentation. PCF, then fragmentation, okay. Select all the nodes and see if the PCF also and set the fragmentation as enabled. And threshold is 256. Apply to selected objects and click on OK. Yes. And for node 0, access received access point functionality has been enabled. Okay. Save it and run it. So this was for PCF no fragmentation with fragmentation.